Hello everyone, I'm Tom. My amateur call sign is N2XU. I've been an amateur radio operator for about 18, 19 years now. 2027 it'll be 20 years. And I'm going to talk about the formula to calculate the length of a leg on a dipole. So going to the whiteboard, if you want to calculate the length of one leg on a dipole, the formula is the frequency, 234 divided by the frequency. So if you want to cut a dipole, let's see, we're going to do a few frequencies. We're going to do the 40 meter 7.200. We're going to do one for 15 meters. Let's go, let's say 21.300. Let's say we want to do one at 10 meters. We'll go 28.400, the calling frequency. And just for grins to show this works, we'll do one for 2 meters on the sideband calling frequency, 144.200. And we'll do one for the 70 centimeter, 446.000. Real easy. The formula is pretty easy. So you just plug one of those, you plug the values in and the formula will give you the answer back out. If I can get into my phone to get to my calculator. So there is the calculator for, it's a basic calculator. I'm on an iPhone. Let me move this down just a little bit so you can see this well. And we'll move this in a little bit. So there you go. So I'm going to plug each of these numbers in and give you the lengths of these antennas. So for the 40 meter frequency, 7.200, 234 divided by 7.2 gives you 32.5 feet. 32.5 feet. We'll do the 446 frequency to show you that that works up there as well. We have to do something extra in that one, and I'll show you what that is because it's simple math. So 234 divided by 446. That's 0.52466 feet. Okay, well, how do you do that? How do you measure that off? Multiply that by 12 and it'll give you the length of the antenna in inches. So we'll round that and we'll make that 6 1/4 inches. So that's 6 1/4 inches. So obviously this is pretty easy if you're good with math. So 234 divided by 144.2 gives you 1.62. You multiply that by 12 to get the inches, and that's 19.47 inches. We'll just make that 19.5. So let's get into the HF bands again. 10 meters, 28.400. 8.23, we'll just round that and make that 8 1/4 feet, which is 8 feet 3 inches. So that's going to be 99 inches. 8 times 8 times 12. Let me make sure that I told you that right. Yeah, 98.97 is what that comes out to, 99 inches. Close enough to make it 99 inches, which is 8 feet 3 inches. Let's see, and the last one I said I would do here is 21.300. So 234 divided by 21.300. That's 388. Having the fat fingers here. 10.98 feet, we'll just call that 11 feet. So there are other folks out there, and this other formula works. 468, which is actually twice what that is. That'll give you the entire length of the dipole. you got to cut the dipole in half, so each leg is going to be these values that I gave you here. But if you ran those same frequencies in, you'll notice that the lengths of the antennas are double that. So your left side of your dipole and your right side of your dipole is going to be, if you're on 7.2, this is 32.5 feet, and this is 32.5 feet. Add those together, obviously that's 65 feet. And to show you that, let me get back into the phone. It locked on me. So if you go 468 divided by 7.2, you'll see that it equals 65 feet. And that is the entire length of the dipole. If you got any questions, you can refer to the ARRL antenna handbook. These formulas are on the internet everywhere. Or you can leave me a message down in the comments. My name is Tom. Amateur call sign is N2XU. Thank you for watching.